everyone, I'm Janet Allen here at Republic Title with Scott Rooker, Residential Counsel here at Republic Title. And today's video is all about backup contracts. And considering how tight the market is with inventory, we thought it'd be a perfect time to talk about this. So Scott, first of all, what is a backup contract?
Well, a backup contract is exactly what it sounds like. You're essentially creating a contract, executing a contract, but you're going to be in second place. You're in the second position. There's already a primary contract on the property. And so as a buyer, you're saying, well, I'm going to take my chances because I still want this property. So you submit a backup contract. And with the backup contract is the addendum for a backup contract.
That makes it a backup contract. Okay, and so let's talk about benefits for buyers and sellers in backup contracts.
Yeah, for a seller, you essentially have some insurance, right? If the first contract does fall through, you have a backup contract that's already executed and negotiated that is now the primary contract. So you have another shot at selling the house.
Perfect.
As a buyer, perhaps you lost out on a bid, or perhaps the timing was off. And you still really want the house. Well, this is the opportunity to say, I still want this house. I'm going to submit a backup contract. The question, though, is how long are you willing to wait? Do you want to wait until after the option period ends on the primary contract, or after a financing contingency passes, or all the way up to closing? So as a buyer, how long are you willing to wait to get that home?
And of course, those dates are in that addendum for them to fill out,
yes,
so they can decide. Okay, very good. Now let's talk real world. And I have put myself in a backup position. I have a backup contract on a property. I got to continue looking. I need a home. So what happens and when I'm in that limbo where I have a backup contract, and am I safe to look at other homes? How does that work?
Yeah, you can look at other homes. In fact, you can make an offer on another home and contract to buy another home, assuming though first that you have actually tendered the earnest money and the option fee first in order to do that. And paragraph D tells you that if the buyer has that unrestricted right to terminate the backup contract, the time for giving notice of that termination begins on the effective date on the backup contract, and it continues after the amended effective date if it becomes the primary contract. So the key word there is continues.
Correct.
There,
yes.
They have that option to terminate that backup contract and be the primary contract on the house that they really want.
Perfect. So if you're out showing property, you have someone that's in a backup position, you can still show them and sell them other houses, right?
Yes.
Okay, how about this one? Can there be a backup to the backup?
Great question. And TREC doesn't prohibit a backup to a backup, but they don't have a form for a backup to a backup. So if somebody's going to do that, if a buyer really, really wants this house and they believe that maybe the first is going to fall through and perhaps the second's going to fall through, perhaps they do want to be the backup to backup. And if that's the case, you probably want to engage an attorney to help write that type of addendum to that contract, because there's going to be some critical dates that you're going to be made aware of.
Yeah, okay, and they'll have to abide by. Okay, well that's all we have for today. As usual, please give us a call if you have any questions regarding backup contracts or anything else with regards to your real estate business. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.